Hello, folks. I'm back again with Owen here from Organic Cardboard.
Yes.
He's joined me for a quick little game of Sumo Gnomes. They're gnomes. They're angry. They're chubby. They're delightful. This is a cute little dice rolling game that is. It says it's anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes long,
Which is about appropriate per round or game.
Yeah. I haven't pulled this out in a while. It's one of those things. It's like it's so easy and quick that you're kind of like if you've wrangled someone in and convinced them to play a game with you, why wouldn't you just play something longer than this? But it is like a terrific bar game.
Yeah. I mean, you could pull this out like when you're with somebody that doesn't play any board games. And you could just spring it on them while you guys are having lunch and be like, hey, you want to futz around with this little game? That's the space that this game's like filling, is like a quick...
you could literally be at a bus stop waiting on an Uber to show up or something like that and sit and roll out a quick game. We played like 5 games here, just kind of showing them how it works, and played it quite a lot. It's a neat little game. So this was originally on Kickstarter. This was a crowdfunding game from 2019. It made $13,700. Congratulations. It's by Peculiarity is the name of the company. 602 lucky backers picked this up. It was about I think it was about almost $20. It's like $19, which is let's be honest, that's too much for that's too much for this game. This is probably a great $10, $11, maybe $15 game at the most.
Yeah, 15 at the most. I mean, yeah, I would imagine this would be one of those quick grab, like $10 games that you would find hanging up with all those other little games at like Walmart, Target, or something like that. It looks like one of those quick and easy, should be cheap. Very cheap to produce. It's not to say that there's bad components at all, but there's not that many. So it doesn't take that much to put together. I want to look up and see how much.
See if there's a retail version?
Oh, yeah, to see how much you can buy it for right now.
You do that and I'll explain how it works. So, and the artwork's pretty nice, but this is the sum total of the artwork, aside from what you see here on the board. It does come with some custom dice. These are all... let me get this in focus.
Apparently, when I look up Sumo Gnomes, without putting board games, you just get a bunch of these little gnomes that are actual sumo.
Somebody's made a bunch of Sumo Gnomes. It comes with a bunch of custom wooden dice. And these wooden dice have different actions that you can take on them. And what you're going to do is on your turn, you're going to roll your dice. On the first turn, you're rolling all your dice. Then you're going to choose 2 actions from among the dice that you've got. And the other 2 are going to go in your reserve. So you'll do the 2 actions, and then the next turn when it comes up, you're going to roll the 2 that you used before. And then you'll still choose between using the things in the reserve or the things you just rolled. There's some special things that happen when you get, when you roll all of the same value, which I don't think it happened even once to us. Or even just rolling 2 of the same value can give you kind of different options. And what's funny is the rule set for this was it's a little bit more complex than you would expect. Like it's not hard, but there is a number of actions, and even a couple of games in, we're still referring to the specifics.
Yeah, there's just a few tricky things that go on. There's some little situationals that aren't like immediately intuitive, but I mean, you pick them up really quick. It's a very short rule set, so it doesn't take that much to get.
Yeah, it's basically these 2 pages, and you've got the rules. That a little bit of setup here at the beginning. So, yeah, easy to pick up, easy to play. We can actually play through a really basic game. Probably, you want to play one?
Yeah, sure. So
I'll go first.
I tried to look it up to see how much it costs. And I don't think you can buy it anywhere. So maybe you got it for a steal at $20. Maybe it's a $500 rare exclusive game that you missed out on.
I guess now this video is just to make you jealous.
The FOMO. All right, so quick game.
So I'll go first. So rolling all my stuff. I've got to pick. I'm going to be this white little sumo guy. He 3D printed these. There's also, if you don't have the 3D printed ones, there's also little wooden versions of the gnomes.
Well, they look like they're injection molded. Yeah, they got the little spot there.
He said he 3D printed them.
Oh, did he? All of them?
Yeah. Because he supposedly spent like a month cleaning these and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I can see that at the base of it. The little beard's got a...
Yeah, they got a
little connection points.
On it.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the dice. I'm going to pick the two things I want to do. Right here is trick. And trick will let you move your opponent one space. And here is slam. Slam will let you slam into your opponent and knock them one space backwards. And then these other two go in reserve. And then Owen takes his turn.
Oh, let me knock you around here. All right. So... we had a longer game, but this is a good example of a quick game that only takes a minute. So I do the old switch and slam. The old switch and slam them off the board. That's like one round, and you're gonna play 3 of these, and you're we're playing it quick. After we played 1 or 2 rounds, we're like, oh, we need to not be like leaving ourselves in a vulnerable position. So we're moving and trying to keep a little space until it was advantageous to be close.
Yeah, we have one 4-minute game.
Yeah.
Where we kind of like circled each other a lot, and then we finally, until somebody messes up just right.
Yeah, it was one of those heated matches.
You can't really get away from you can't just drag it out. Eventually somebody's going to get a combination of dice that's going to devastate you.
There's only 12 spaces on the board, and there's only the furthest you can ever move on the board is 3 spaces, because that's how far away everything is. So it's all really tight. But it's fun for what it is. It's supposed to be a simple, easy, just not lightest of light games almost here. I don't know if I know of a game that I play that is lighter than
this.
Yeah,
it's pretty light.
It's super light, feather light.
It's it kind of is, but it does have some a lot of combinations with the dice.
This is not Onitama. Is that how you say that game? Onitama?
Yeah, Onitama. Yeah, with the master and his little students and stuff.
Yeah, it's for some reason I got this mini Onitama. I don't think I've even actually played Onitama. I watched some people play it a few times in person, but it kind of has this really mini Onitama feel to it a little bit with the way that you're doing some of those actions and stuff, but definitely not as in-depth in strategy.
Yeah, well, like I said, like we discovered, we probably can't find this in retail, but there's a chance there's 600 people out there that got it, and I'm sure Peculiarity Games,
limited, rare, very valuable game.
I'm sure whoever made this game probably has a garage with at least 50 or 60 more of them sitting there. It says it's for 8 and up, 2 players only. Fantastic little bar game. It's basically the components are these custom wooden dice, these 3D printed things, which I think were a Kickstarter exclusive, and these coasters that represent both sides of the board. Yeah, one side is your player board, and the other side is each individual little arena for your dice. It also came with a little bag that has yet another way to play. On the Kickstarter, there was some super expensive version of this with little laser cut. I don't know if they're laser cut or just wood burned.
I wonder how much that game's worth now.
Yeah. Well, they're little stumps, little logs, and he had the thing cut into it. It's a neat, simple little game that it's funny. It's funny to think about gnomes on a log playing sumo. And it's got an interesting little strategy to it.
Well, these little guys though are pretty funny looking though. They all look like they're taking a hard squat, and they're ready to push something either in front or out the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of comical. This is like a game though that's just kind of made for you to spring on somebody during a coffee break or whatever, something where it's like, hey,
After you spend all night reviewing videos.
you want to play this silly game real quick, and it's like, I wasn't planning to play a game, and then they're like,
then you go, but it's Sumo Gnomes, and they go, oh, I gotta see that.
Yeah.
Who could resist a Sumo Gnome? Not you. I could tell because you clicked on this video. And if you've watched till now, you must really be interested. I'm very sorry. You can't find this anywhere. That's all I got for today. Thank you for stopping by to check out this really short little review and playthrough of Sumo Gnomes. We'll be back soon with more videos. Until next time, enjoy your games. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.